So I'm going to be reviewing this Greenworks pressure washer and tell you whether or not, well, I'm going to show you whether or not it's good to use for car detailing. I couldn't find a single video on the internet reviewing this pressure washer in terms of car detailing. So here you are, you're welcome. Let's hop right into this. So first things first, let's talk about the specs on this machine. It is rated for 1.2 GPM. If you're new to pressure washers, that stands for gallons per minute. And essentially what that means is how good the rinsing power on this. If you put this into perspective, a garden hose has around like between 8 to 10 gallons per minute. So a lot of rinsing power, whereas with a pressure washer, you're using a lot less water. Now, in terms of PSI, this machine is rated for 1600, which if you're washing a car is honestly perfectly fine. Most pressure washers that are made for car detailing are only 1800 PSI, and once you use a 40-degree nozzle with it, you're probably getting around, 1000 to 1300 PSI, just depending on the machine. All right, so most important, you're probably wondering how well does this pressure washer foam with a foam cannon? Well, as you saw in the beginning of the video, pretty dang well. Now, granted, I am using a cheap budget foam cannon, if you will. The Suprint only costs $23. Normally, when I'm pressure washing, I use my MJJC, which is a basically $90 foam cannon. And it does make better foam than this. But honestly, if you're someone who's on a budget using this cheap pressure washer with a cheap foam cannon like this, honestly, there is nothing wrong with this foam. This is very good foam to do a contact wash, if you will. Foam it on, rinse it off, dry your car. Or if you want to foam this on your car and go in for a hand wash, which is what I typically do, honestly, this is extremely usable. I've learned that it's not really up to the GPMs of the machine whether or not you get good foam to wash your car with. It really all comes down to the foam cannon. If you want even better foam than this with this exact machine, go buy an MJJC foam cannon. Like I said, they're $80, $90. They're expensive, but it's going to give you a little bit better foam. Now, where the importance of a higher GPM really comes into play is when rinsing their car off. As you can see, it is rinsing the car off good. And if you've never seen a higher GPM pressure washer, you might not think that this is bad at all. I'm not going to say it's terrible. It's definitely not the best by any means. To put this into perspective, my Active 2.0 pressure washer, which I've got a clip up of right now, rinses off way faster just because you basically have an entire gallon more of water coming through the pressure washer compared to this one. So while the rinsing power on this Greenworks pressure washer is not the best I've seen, it's definitely not terrible. You can still make do and wash your car with it. Personally, would I want to use this machine to wash my car? I mean, yes, it's a fine pressure washer. You can perfectly wash your car with it, but I would prefer not to use it just for the fact of the lower GPM, and it does take a lot longer to rinse the soap off your car, especially when trying to get the soap out of all the nooks and crannies. Having a higher GPM really is much better, but to some of you out there that really might not matter. But if you can still pick this pressure washer up for what I got it for $80, like I said, if you can still pick it up for that cheap, I would say go for it and see if it's something that you want to do. Use it for a little bit and decide if you want to invest in a better pressure washer such as the Active 2.0. That's what I did. But all right, guys, that's pretty much everything I've got for you in this video. Short, simple, straight to the point. If you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up, leave a comment below. More importantly, if you can, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. But with that, guys, I'm going to say goodbye, and I will see you guys in the next video.